Hi, my name is Laurie Oliver, and I'm running for Westford School Committee on Tuesday, May 7th. Education has been my life focus. My father, two brothers, and my sisters have all been or currently educators. I was an English major my first time through college, planning to be a writer before I realized that my passion was in the performing arts and went back to school for music education. Incidentally, before attending music school, I spent 4 years writing for the Nashville Telegraph, and during that time was responsible for covering all the Groton-Dunstable school committee meetings. I taught elementary classroom music and chorus in Chelmsford my first year, and in Westford Public Schools for the next 32 years before retiring last June in 2023. Not being able to leave teaching entirely behind, I currently have 2 part-time classroom music positions in Medford and Mansfield, Mass, and am in my 34th year of teaching. Last spring, when I was preparing to retire, I realized that I can offer a unique and comprehensive perspective, having spent over 30 years in Westford as an educator, parent, and resident. As I've taught in 6 out of 9 Westford schools, I have an understanding based on real-life experience of issues and policies. As a parent of 2 daughters who attended school in WestfordCAT 12, I have lived and can relate to the parent perspective. Lastly, I continue to experience our community each day as an involved resident and volunteer. My volunteer experience with the Westford Schools Girl Scouts spans from the year 2000 until the present. My roles have included co-leader, treasurer, assistant leader, and director of the Westford Girls Chorus, a group that I founded and still direct each day during the holiday season around town. I have also sung and performed with the Community Christmas Chorus each December to raise money for the food pantry. As a member of the school committee, I would consider communication to be one of my primary goals and responsibilities, and interpersonal skills to be an absolutely essential requirement as well. As a teacher, I have over 3 decades of experience effectively communicating with students, teachers, and administrators. I will always be willing to listen to others and welcome opinions that differ from my own. Conversation can be a creative process for problem-solving, innovation, and growth. I plan to have regularly advertised office hours around town for drop-in conversations, as well as to be available via phone, email, and social media. I'm a team player with years of experience working with classroom teachers and school staff. I've collaborated extensively with colleagues in my own schools and across the district on goals, curriculum, and professional development. Values that I feel are a priority in the Westford Public Schools include honesty, transparency, and integrity. I would strive to sustain these important values through discussion and policy work, both within the school committee and between the committee and the town of Westford. I will advocate for ways to increase support for students and staff. Although the initial COVID crisis is over, the effects linger on. I promise to work as a team with the school committee to find new ways to ease stress and nurture good mental and emotional health in the Westford Public Schools. I believe in holistic education that supports the whole child. Students are educated in many different ways. Students' strengths and interests need to be considered and celebrated. We need to continue our crucial work building and maintaining a school culture which respects and honors each student's unique heritage, cultural background, interests, passions, and identity. I would back the district's vital work on diversity, equity, and inclusion. Lastly, I would advocate for creative and responsible budgetary solutions. If elected, I would promote finding ways to fund our school department which minimize impacts to our students. When cuts are necessary, the positions where staff work directly with students should be preserved. Reductions should be considered first in ways that do not impact staff, and next, if absolutely necessary, from positions where staff do not work directly with students. Thank you so much for listening to my message today. If you would like to get in touch with me, please feel free to email me at laurieoliver4schoolcommittee@gmail.com. In closing, as a semi-retired teacher, an empty nester, now teaching only part-time in other communities, I have the time, energy, and wisdom born of experience to devote to being a member of the Westford School Committee. I want to be a positive voice to help our school system thrive into the future. I ask for your vote on May 7th. Thank you.